weekend in the NFL is underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The first carry now. This is Johnson. He'll have a first down past the 40. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Check.
Here's Johnson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On second and 12, Roethlisberger going to let one fly for Robinson. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Allen Robinson, 59 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Check the outs. Check the outs.
55 mark, 55.
Now Newton. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down.
And the Falcons' first first down.
Check 55, Mike. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
20. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Whitney merciless. Drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. And he'll keep this one away from Sproles as this is angled toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play. Smith-Schuster on the throw from Big Ben. 66 yards. Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Falcons' 24-yard line.
54. In your face.
On 2nd and 12, Roethlisberger. It's complete to Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Like 80.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Like 55.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and the Falcons grab it.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 2-yard line.
55's my guy, 55.
From the end zone, Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
Check 55, come on. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
From his end zone, Newton on third and long. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. Wait a second, that's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all because you want that penalty, all right? They just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now. Running into the punter keeps this drive alive as they operate now with a 1st and 10. Now Johnson. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. From the 22, Roethlisberger. Underneath for Johnson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Juju Smith-Schuster, 62 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it? Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Rip left, rip left. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Great. Check, check. Lucky. 20. Express. Move. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Hey, tight. Check right. Watch 55.
Now Newton on 1st down. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dylan Cole. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 30 yards. Roethlisberger will throw. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen to fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now Roethlisberger. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quan Alexander gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A.
They're running it.
To try again after the sack. Newton can fight it. He lost the football. It's out. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Michael Kendricks just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
Joker.
Solid, 5 down.
4, take 4. Hey,
Show that bench release and go. Hey!
I got him. He's mine.
After the sack on 1st down, Roethlisberger. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
That's what I'm talking about.
Michael Kendricks in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both 1st and 2nd down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now Ben on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10.
Check 55, Mike.
They're not ready for this, man.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson.
Let's go, fire.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Newton now to throw. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
And no move by Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on 4th.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. I got you. I got you.
They snap it to Newton. He gets it to Brown. Complete. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Mike 51. Mike 51. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here we go again. Here we go again.
Newton throwing again. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And to the tight end here, Safarian-Jenkins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. Here's Newton. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Intended for Austin Safarian-Jenkins. Buda Baker there on the coverage.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 55 to Mike. I'm here all day. Mike 55. Mike 55. All day, punk. What is it?
Check Mike. Check Mike. Watch 55.
Here we go.
A final shot before the break. Newton. And he's going to go down. So they pass up the field goal attempt to go for 6, but as a result, they leave points on the field, and that's going to do it for this first half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they? And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Randy Gregory in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
20.
Another try after the first down sack. Newton, the tight end, Rhett Ellison with it. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one good carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Gun. Switch. Check. 55 to Mike. Check.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
No spacing.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Roethlisberger. Robinson's got it. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go, D. Tighten.
On the ground, this is Johnson. 20! And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big run there by Johnson. Give him 42 yards on the ground. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and goal. Roethlisberger, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. From 6 yards away as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Quan Alexander, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They run. It's Gurley. Finding Making room at the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
A pickup of 15 yards. But it's now third down.
Newton looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he fires one, but incomplete. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
I'm scared. Say 20.
They're running with Gurley. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that, 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Roethlisberger now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Alert. Here we go.
2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And here he'll get it down. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Here we go with Johnson. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. So he needed the short yardage, Charles. He elected to try to bounce it outside of the outer 3rd, unsuccessful.
Sometimes those plays are stacked up by the defense and there's nowhere to go, so you have to bounce it outside. And some backs just get impatient. They want to go to where they think there's more open territory instead of going where the play was actually blocked. In any case, it didn't work here.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And all the way down to the 35. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 59 yards. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Odell Beckham, 35 yards. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Bryant's extra point up and good. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll get 3 up to midfield.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
From midfield now on second down, Roethlisberger. Oh, refusing to go down. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff now to Miller. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Ready? Watch 80. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. That's complete to Robinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And they'll run it from the gun with Miller. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kerryon Johnson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the bucket. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I can understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy. Just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
her at it, the stuff she used to
grandmother did the
preserve.
same. It smelled terrible.
Check 55 to Mike.
Now Newton on 1st down. Got him in. It's Brown. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Gun. He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
Newton now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
Express.
Motion. Pop.
Mike, gun. Right there in the middle. 55.
Newton on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 22. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
44. Check.
Hey, Alpha.
Check.
No spacing. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Block it, man.
Now Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Here's Roethlisberger. Fights loose.
He's an absolute oak tree in the pocket because he is so hard to get on the ground. Not as elusive as he used to be, but still, trying to get him down, tough for any defender. In that case, he's able to move just enough. Incomplete pass downfield.
Here's Michael Pilardi now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Al Woods gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Newton. This will be caught by Brown. And all the way to the opposite 45. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 42 yards. On first and 10, Newton. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Back to the air, Newton on second down. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Newton. Now a desperation throw. Deep depth. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain of 38 there on third down. Newton now to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
Out of the gun, Newton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Jack 16. 55. Hey, Delta. Here we go. Here's flag.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Hey, check 24, check 24.
Mike West! Mike 55! I'm coming for you, son! I'm coming for you, son! Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Here we go.
55's Mike.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. He finds Beckham complete. 14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Check.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Watch the pass. Tight dog.
Great.
Mike 55. Mike 55. I got one.
Express. Check 1. Watch 55.
8. Run.
Newton to throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Incomplete. He was covered by Denzel Ward.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Watch the run.
Express. Right there in the middle. 55. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
Throwing again. Newton keeps himself upright. But now he's swallowed up and taken down.